Thanks, Karine. Does the president, now that he's back from Saudi Arabia, does the president still believe that Saudi Arabia and the Crown Prince should be considered a pariah, or did this trip change his view about that?
So, as you heard from the president again on Friday, he made very clear that that he made his views very clear to the Crown Prince on that during that bilat meeting, and he even said it would be inconsistent, right, for a president of the United States not to speak of our values, not to talk about human rights, and it would be inconsistent, to be quite frank, of Joe Biden not to do that. So he was very clear about where he stood about Jamal Khashoggi's death, murder. He mentioned it from the start of their meeting, and when it comes to his comments stand. He has been pretty clear about that, about where he stands on the comments that he made during the campaign. And look, I think one of the other things I do want to be very clear about is, if we're going to talk about human rights, if we're going to talk about our values, he believes it's important to have that straightforward leader-to-leader conversation. The president has talked about that many times, about how important it is to talk directly and frankly with leaders when it comes to our values, when it comes to issues like human rights. And he will continue to have those conversations.
And yet the Saudis say that conversation about Khashoggi never happened. The foreign minister says he was there and he didn't hear the president confront MBS in that way. So are they lying about that? And if so, does that indicate that actually they are not getting the message?
So I'll say this: the president was asked this question, and he spoke to it directly. And I do believe that if anyone telling you differently about what the president said, they weren't listening to the president himself when he was asked that question, when he spoke about how he brought up the death of Jamal Khashoggi. So I'll leave it to what the president said when he was asked directly most recently about that.